Are you tired of lugging those heavy 40-pound bags of potting soil from the garden centre? Let's face it, our backs and knees just don't appreciate kneeling down to sweep up spilled dirt on the living room rug anymore. Do you remember your grandmother's kitchen windowsill? Mine always had a row of old glass jelly jars filled with water and little green cuttings soaking up the morning sun. It turns out Grandma knew exactly what she was doing. Have you ever plopped a cutting in water only to watch it turn to black mush? The secret is all about the node. It's that little bump on the stem where a leaf used to be. Take your scissors and snip at an angle about half an inch below that node. Then drop it in water about 1 to 2 inches deep. That's it. Today, I'm going to share 5 gorgeous, flowering, trailing plants that will thrive in nothing but water. No dirt, no heavy lifting, and completely friendly for a fixed retirement budget. And wait until you see the final plant. It blooms into tiny wax stars that smell like a dream at night. Let's start with purple heart, also known as Tradescantia pallida. This one is a showstopper. The leaves are a deep, royal purple that practically glows when soft light filters through a sheer curtain. Within just a few days of placing a cutting in water, you'll see bright white roots bursting out like tiny threads. The contrast between those white roots and the rich purple leaves is stunning. And as a bonus, it produces delicate, 3-petaled pink flowers. Here's the lazy smart part. You don't even need scissors. Just snap off a stem with your hand. Strip off the lower leaves that would sit underwater and drop it in a glass. That's all. Now the sap can cause mild stomach upset for dogs and cats. So place your jar on a high shelf or in a hanging basket, well out of reach of curious paws. Purple heart grows fast and doesn't follow rules. It's the stubborn teenager of plants. Grows fast, wears purple, and ignores all your rules. This purple beauty is a fast grower. But if you want something a bit more delicate and romantic, let me introduce you to String of Hearts. String of Hearts has tiny, heart-shaped leaves that dangle down like a delicate string of pearls. Every so often, it produces small, tubular purple flowers that look almost like little pipes. Here's the trick with this one. It hates wet feet. Drape the entire stem over the edge of your jar and only fill the water about 1 inch deep, just enough to touch a single node at the base. Let it trail freely over a bookshelf at eye level, and you'll barely have to do anything. It's like a delicate string of pearls. Handle the fragile stems gently, and it will reward you with endless love. The best part? It's 100% safe for pets. Absolute peace of mind in your living space. It's incredibly peaceful to watch. But what if you're looking for a pop of bright, cheerful color next to your favorite armchair? Speaking of saving money, tell me in the comments below. Do you prefer rescuing old jam jars for your cuttings, or do you treat yourself to fancy glass vases? I'm definitely a jelly jar gardener myself. Now let's talk about the lipstick plant. This one is pure drama. Each bright red flower bud slowly emerges from a dark, tubular calyx, looking exactly like a lipstick being twisted up. The result is a cascading waterfall of glossy green leaves dotted with brilliant red blooms tumbling down from the edge of a bookshelf. Place it on an east-facing windowsill so it can soak up gentle morning light. Here's a pro tip. To keep the water crystal clear and prevent green algae from forming, drop a small piece of activated charcoal into the bottom of your jar. The water will stay clear as glass. Treat it like a diva getting ready for a party. Give it good lighting, drop in a little piece of charcoal, and just let it shine. And yes, it's completely safe for pets. And next up is Dischidia, also called string of nickels. The tiny leaves are plump and juicy, shaped like little green watermelon seeds. Occasionally, it produces teeny tiny flowers that look like dewdrops. This one is the ultimate set it and forget it plant. Pour about 1.5 to 2 inches of water into your jar. It's perfect for a bathroom with a small window where natural humidity will gently care for the roots. Just drop a cutting in a jar and watch it snooze happily on your windowsill. It's non-toxic, but those dangling, shimmering stems are irresistible bait for cats. Hang it high to keep its beauty intact and safe from playful swats. Now, we've reached our final plant, the absolute favorite. The one that will perfume your entire room while you sleep. Hoya, also known as wax plant. The leaves are thick, succulent, and look like they've been dipped in wax. But the real magic happens when it blooms. Clusters of star-shaped flowers made of what looks like beeswax burst open, releasing a sweet, calming fragrance that fills the room at night. All it needs is soft light filtering through a sheer curtain. Hoya roots grow very slowly, but they are incredibly resilient. Fill your jar with 2 to 3 inches of water at the base where the node sits. You never need to pull the plant out to change the water. Just top it off with a little fresh water when the level drops. Think of it as a slow-breathing friend. It doesn't rush, and neither should you. And it's 100% safe for pets. Let your dogs and cats sniff those magical waxy blooms to their heart's content. So there you have it. With the simple rule of cutting just below a node and reusing old jelly jars, you've created an endless hanging garden. Hoya, the wax plant, is the sweetest reward for your patience and for letting go of the old, exhausting way of gardening. Imagine waking up, pouring your morning coffee, and admiring those beautiful white roots trailing in clear water. Your knees don't ache, your back isn't sore from lifting 40-pound bags of dirt, and there isn't a single grain of soil to vacuum off the carpet. Just pure, living beauty. If you enjoyed this peaceful way to garden, hit that subscribe button to join our Senior Garden Guide family. We're all about working smarter, not harder. And don't forget to let me know in the comments about your favorite jars to use. See you next time, and happy lazy gardening.